Hey, what up, y'all? I'm gonna be answering questions for discussion prompt week 13. It says. So, question one says, "What makes a cult classic what it is, and what TV shows or film do you consider a cult classic?" I feel like cult classics are what they are because they mostly follow a group of people, which is a cult in my opinion. It's like a group of people who strongly disagrees or agrees with a certain topic or loves or dislikes a certain person because they move in cults, which is a group. So I feel like that's what makes a cult classic a cult classic. They have to have a group in them. They have to have strong feelings about what they're fighting for or what they like or dislike. So I feel like that's what makes a cult classic what it is. And a show or film that is considered a cult classic is El Topo, which is an older Western style movie made a while ago. It's pretty popular. If you look it up or search it up on Google, you'll probably find it there because it's that popular. It's a really old one though, but it's not a bad watch. So if we do that, we won't miss your time. Question two says, "What is one thing you found interesting in 3% or the Brave New World?" Well, in 3%, I know that the plot so far is that like the cast or the group of main characters are like in a poverty society, like they're poor, everything's not going their way. It's like it's really bad, and I feel like that's what interests me about these shows. Like I love seeing how shows or characters from these poverty cities or wherever they're from build up and hopefully become better and see things as more valuable because their poverty. Like they're gonna learn life lessons. They're going to build up friendships or enemies, which makes shows interesting. They're gonna learn. They're gonna find new things that they haven't figured out. It's like it's really cool. It's a really dope first few episodes. So, it said, "What, if anything, have you learned from a dystopian drama?" What was it and was it accurate? The only thing I learned from dystopian dramas are like they make us imagine a world of bad society, like of a bad society, like poverty, like a world of poverty is really terrible. Pretty much all I have to say. I really don't know what else to say about that. Sorry if you can't hear me. I lost my voice, by the way. It's really bad. They give society like a sense of poverty, oppression, disease, maybe if a zombie apocalypse runs, or environmental destruction, stuff like that. I'm trying not to read up on the script, by the way. I know you said not to have one, but it was a long thing I had to write. So, question 4 says social diversity. The social diversity question. I'll say it's not social diversity, I guess, but in the 3% show, I'm guessing that since some people are poor and from poverty, there's going to be that few percent of rich people who look down on them. That's what I'm going to guess. I haven't seen many episodes, but if shows and movies like to go along that line, so I feel like that's going to go along that line too. And it says, briefly critique one TV show you watch. I'll give 3% like a 6 out of 10. It's not my favorite watch, but it's a pretty good one. It's set in a dystopian society, so if you like stuff like that, you go give it a watch. But yeah, that's all.